What's inside a man's eyes? Suddenly, Jake's left eyeball shifted uncontrollably. He kept rubbing it hard and it finally returned to normal. Suddenly, Jake started talking to himself, as if someone was talking to him. He then took a gun and pointed it at Mike, who he said was a spy. As he was about to shoot, Jake was foaming at the mouth, and his body kept convulsing. They lifted Jake onto a table and he was spitting blood. Suddenly countless earthworms gush out of Jake's mouth. On the other side, an engineer was repairing a pipe. Suddenly, his arm was sucked into the wall. The more he struggled, the tighter the wall absorbed him. The captain was attracted by his shouts. The wall dragged his arm up and down. At that moment, Lisa also rushed over, and they tried their best to pull the engineer out.
Where's my bloody arm?
But his arm was gone, but he felt no pain, and his arm wasn't bleeding. The crew looked at this with puzzled faces. What was going on with all the weird things happening in this space station? To figure out the reason, they sealed the arm in a container. The arm seemed to have its own consciousness. It wanted to write down clues. After giving it a pen, the arm actually told them to cut open the corpse's stomach, and that person was the black man who had just died. The group didn't hesitate. They followed the arm's instructions and cut open the stomach. Surprisingly found a gyroscope inside him. With the gyroscope's help, the ship's system returned to normal. Turns out Earth hadn't really disappeared. The ship was on the other side of the sun. This created the illusion of not seeing Earth. After the woman adjusted the communication equipment, the space station finally received Earth's message, but the broadcast announced Earth was in the middle of World War III, and in this parallel universe, their space station had already crashed. All 6 crew members inside had died. Only then did the scientists realize they had crossed over to another world, and the woman who suddenly appeared out of nowhere was an astronaut from this world. Because their collision experiment succeeded, this woman had crossed over here. To return to their own world, they had to activate the accelerator again, but the previous accident damaged the ship. The accelerator could no longer function properly. To repair the equipment, the engineer requested to take action, but another accident occurred. The ship's cooling system malfunctioned. Large amounts of water began leaking. Soon the entire cabin was flooded. Due to water pressure, the ship eventually ruptured. The woman was instantly frozen, and the mechanic on the other side also had an axe side.